Hello, distinguished members of Congress. In the United States alone, more than 20 million people face challenges communicating verbally, whether due to autism, cerebral palsy, aphasia, nonverbal learning disorder, hearing loss, speech impairments, or other conditions. To address this nationwide issue, our team created Vocalis, an augmentative and alternative communication app designed to be intuitive, powerful, and to give everyone the voice they deserve. This issue is deeply personal to all of us. Each of us have close family members who are affected by communication limiting conditions. We hope that through Vocalis, we can enable them and millions of others to express themselves more confidently and clearly than ever. Our target audience with Vocalis is developing teens and adults who want to share their thoughts more freely but are held back by the tools accessible to them. Existing AAC apps often restrict users to a fixed, preset list of words, which can make nuanced communication practically impossible. Vocalis addresses this by integrating machine learning and AI to drastically increase functionality. Using advanced LLMs and AI APIs, Vocalis is capable of personalizing word suggestions, converting text into natural speech, and accurately transcribing spoken word.
Hello everybody. Today I'm going to briefly demo what a user experience on Vocalis might look like, interactions that they can have, and just explaining some of the features of our app. So our app has three main mediums of text generation. We have typing, where the user manually types what they want to say. We have word grid, which is mimicking the iOS autocomplete, and that is essentially trying to predict the next word that they will say based on the previous sentence and their speech habits. And then finally, we have full response, which instead of doing word by word, like the word grid, we do full sentences or full questions at a time. So one of the main features of our app is the voice augmentation, which is made possible by integration with the 11 Labs API. And this essentially gives the voice. Right here is the transcription field. This caters mostly to our hearing impaired and deaf individuals that use the app. And down here is the microphone button, which is to pause or unpause the actual audio transcription. Up in this right-hand corner, we have user context. So of course, in order to emulate someone's speech to the best of their ability, we want a lot of information about them. So all these fields, while not necessary to be filled out, if the user does fill them out, the models that we use can emulate their speech habits a lot better, or we can tailor and be a lot more personalized to them. So first, I will start by demoing the typing. So I will basically emulate what a real conversation looks like, and I'll make this possible using our voice transcription feature. When I speak, it is transcribed into the box, and I am labeled as user B. The person who is using the app is labeled as user A, which you will see shortly. You can also see that after about 1.5 seconds of silence, the app automatically detects that the other person has stopped speaking. Now, this is very useful for our hearing impaired and deaf individuals once again, because then this is a visual cue to show that the person that they are conversing with has stopped speaking, and therefore they can now begin their response. Hello there, how was your day today?
My day was great. I went to the beach and played frisbee with my friends.
That's awesome to hear. Did you eat any good food there?
Yes, of course. You can't have a fun beach day without a great picnic. I had beef, lots of vegetables, and lemonade.
I will pause audio transcription here, and I want to note, if you want to flush your audio transcription, you just click this icon right here. And then of course, if the user creates a message that they realizes perhaps they want to take it back, there is a simple button right here to clear it. Alright, now I'm going to demo the word grid feature, and I will again demo it by emulating a standard conversation. Hey there, how's your day been?
It has been eventful.
What did you do?
Work a lot. Was tiring from meetings and long meetings.
Wow, that doesn't sound very fun.
Fun? No, but it was eventful.
And that's pretty much the autocorrect. So of course, with a smaller grid, it might not be entirely possible to capture all the words, but of course, the modularity of our app allows for typing in supplement with the autocorrect. Okay, and finally, I will demo the full response. Hi there. Do you like to read?
I enjoy reading fiction and non-fiction books. My favorite series is Percy Jackson.
Oh, really? Me too. I love Greek mythology, and I just think that Percy Jackson encapsulated it very well.
Yes, I agree. The series does a great job of making mythology relatable. I appreciate how it combines myth and reality.
And yeah, that's pretty much what a conversation would look like with a full response. The last feature of Vocalis I want to demonstrate is the camera feed. We really wanted to incorporate the multimodality of the Gemini API. We realized that visual information is a very valuable asset in forming these speech predictions and actually starting conversation. So we decided to implement a camera feed. I go down here to click on the camera button, and then it will launch my camera. I will have the water bottle or the object in focus here. I'll click capture. And as we can see, after the image finishes processing, it redirects us back to responsive screen, and we are met with 3 new options based on the visual feed. So, incorporating all these modes of input, whether that be audio, text, or visual, into our app not only shows the technical capabilities of Vocalis and the large language models it is built off of, but also the vast amount of information that we want to take into account when we're making these speech predictions so we can adequately convey the intentions and the reasoning behind these words.
We've made it substantially more scalable and future-ready than any other AAC tool out there. As AI continues to evolve, so will Vocalis. And with a simple prompt adjustment, the app can support multiple languages from around the world. In the future, integration with platforms such as Slack, Zoom, and Postmates could allow for those in need to use these services with greater ease and efficacy. Ultimately, our goal for Vocalis is not only to empower those who struggle to communicate verbally, but also to stand as a model of how emerging technologies can be used to increase accessibility and make something as essential as human connection available to everyone.